We are rocking and rolling at Jadwin Gym at Princeton University in Princeton, New Jersey. Keith Irizarry and Nick Garowen. Moving up to 157, Alec Pantaleo from Michigan and BJ Clagon from Ryder.
This should be a pretty interesting one as well. You know, you got two NCAA All-Americans. Clagon, he didn't place last year, but he placed the year before. So he's looking for a senior campaign to do some big things. And he's right down the road at Ryder, too. So he's probably got a big fan base here.
You would think so. The Bronx of Ryder. NCAA All-American for BJ, four-time NHSCA national champion. Local kid, too. Toms River South and Toms River, New Jersey. On the other side for the Michigan junior, Pantaleo, NCAA All-American, twice an NCAA qualifier.
He comes from a great family.
Oh, he's got some bloodlines, huh?
Oh, he really does, and they're all Michigan guys. You know, he probably had no choice where to go. You know, when he was getting recruited, his uncle and his dad, everybody was probably saying, "Oh, listen, don't worry, you got him. Let him go on his trips because he's coming here anyway."
His uncle Joe, a two-time NCAA finalist back in the late 80s, from 86 to 89, spent his time in Michigan. Clagon is your green wrestler. Pantaleo, you're red.
You know what I love about this event every year, Keith, is you get to watch these guys, and the NCAA championships are just so overwhelming. It's almost like you can't even absorb it all, because everywhere you look, there's incredible matches, upsets going on. It's like, you know, stimulus overdrive. And here you get to really concentrate on one really good. Oh!
We got some action, Nick.
Pantaleo's on his back right now. Oh, and he gets big points with a six-pointer.
Wow.
Right out of the gate.
6-0 advantage. Hey, we talked about fireworks, some electricity, and we've gotten our first fireworks in a first period.
You ain't kidding. It's beautiful. But what I was saying was you get a chance to see these consolidated matches against two of the best guys in the country, and you really feel like you can focus and concentrate on where you don't feel like you're missing something on this mat or that mat. You know, the women are wrestling their hearts out on the other mat as well, but it's just an amazing event every year that the NWCA puts on.
45 seconds to go in this opening period. Clagon, the senior from Ryder, has the 6-0 advantage. Pantaleo starts down and escapes for 1 point.
Right away, gets that point.
Why mess around, right? Get out, get your point.
Hey.
Let's see if Alec can answer back.
Oh,
down
nice
6-1.
Shot. Nice shot.
Well, what can he do with it?
Right now, he's got to come up with that, or he's got to try to get around the corner and shelve that. Put it on his hip, put it on his leg, on his thigh. But Clagon is he's so good in that funk position.
He'll get two more.
Wow.
So 8-1 advantage inside of 5 seconds.
I would have never expected this kind of lead for BJ going into the second period. Not that he's not tough, but just Pantaleo, you know, scoring 8 points on him. It's not done very often.
And Pantaleo, I'm looking at his face. He looks frustrated.
Yeah, no, he's he's not happy.
Almost looking at the scoreboard, like the scoreboard is doing him wrong, like he's angry at the scoreboard.
Yeah, like he can't believe his eyes.
Yep, well, down 8-1, he'll start out on the top. But the ride's not going to do much for Pantaleo. An eerie quiet over the crowd right now.
Oh, he's got that bar arm in. Pantaleo's got that bar. Can he utilize it though? Can he score with it? He's trying to get that wrist. And Clagon knows, he knows that he's looking for that wrist, and he's keeping it on his hip.
Now, what can Pantaleo do from this spot?
Well, he can come and he can kind of snake his arm underneath the other one, which he's trying to do, and then you're gonna come over and cross face and bar him over. Or what you could do is you could kind of come under his chin and kind of claw him and drive him over. But Clagon puts an end to that, gets out, and doesn't want anybody cranking on his arm anymore. So does what he has to do. He gets that point.
BJ actually had just gotten the stall warning, then escapes, so he's up 9-1.
You know, right now you can't, if you're Pantaleo, you can't think about the big picture. You got to think about small increments of scoring. 2 points here, 2s and 1s. Get a couple of takedowns here. Gnaw away at that lead where you're going into the third period where you're maybe down 4 points instead of 8 points.
To me, Clagon's doing a really good job of keeping Pantaleo at bay, keeping it away from him.
It's wrestling smart. You know, guys at this level know how to play the game. They know how to make it look good. They know how to make it look like they're busy, where they're not going to get hit with a warning, but at the same time, they're not going to get taken down. They're not going to give points up.
That'll do it for the second period. And it's still a dominating advantage for BJ Clagon, 9-1. This match has gone much differently than a lot of the experts would have thought. So we go into the third period. Let's see, we getting a restart?
Caution goes to Clagon.
And Clagon will let him go. So it's 9-2. And Pantaleo keeps kind of popping him in the head. Looks like it's bothering BJ. What is the reasoning for some wrestlers who like to lead with their hands towards other wrestlers' heads?
Well,
you don't see it with everybody.
Your first line of defense are your hands. Second line of defense is your head. So they want to keep those hands out front. They want to tie up those hands, and they want to hand fight. That's what you want to do. You want to hand fight. When you hand fight, you're taking something out of the guy. You're getting him out of position, and you're setting your shots up. You're setting your quality stuff up.
Now 60 seconds.
Nice shot. I think, it's just a little too much too late right now. It's not a good situation. Oh, goes for that little. Oh.
Just goes off the map before the points were awarded.
I was going to say that was close.
Whew.
It was a good call, but it was close.
Final 45 seconds. Clagon jumped out to the early advantage and has not relented.
Clagon got that big move, that 6-point move, and really has been very, very conservative since then.
I think you put it perfectly because he's actively being conservative. He's giving off the illusion that he's making moves without giving away any points.
100%. And when you get a lead like that against a Pantaleo, that's sometimes a strategy that you need to do. You need to hand fight. You need to keep position. You need to be in a situation where you're making it look good. You're wrestling, but you're not taking any major risks, and you're wrestling conservative. I mean, with an 8-point lead, with 20 seconds left, that's what most guys would do.
Yeah. It's now 9-4. Going to be 10-4, and that should do it. Wait for the official final scoring, but it is a victory for BJ Clagon. And your final score ends up being 10-4.
That's a big win right there. That's a big win. Nice preseason win for him. I know he was frustrated last year. He didn't get on the stand. He was very frustrated. And this year is his last campaign, and he wants to do big things.